When your car throws an engine code, you need this. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. This is an SC880. It is an OBD onboard diagnostic code reader, and I love these. And this one actually seems like it is kind of big and super robust. I've had many of these in the past. Some of them are just like a small little personal device. Not only will this one read your codes, but this one will also reset some of the normal service interval lights, which is kind of crazy. So what we get here is a plastic case. Kind of looks like a portable power tool case. Ooh, look at that. Man, this is a serious case. And it kind of blows my mind what we get here. It kind of looks like a real piece of kit for your at-home garage. Obviously, you can get the $1,000 machines that can do it all, and you can get modules for different brands of cars. But this one, I think, will suffice for that home garage. We get a cord here, USB-A to mini USB, it looks like. And we get a big cord here that is a multi-pin to your OBD port. So that is usually underneath the steering wheel in your car. You can usually find it easier by feeling for it. Otherwise, you kind of got to get down in the footwell and find it. But they're usually pretty accessible because everyone knows that you're going to need it. And here it is, the Automaster Pro SC880, and we've got a bunch of buttons here, a big screen, and down on the bottom you have a rubber cap, and that is where you will be able to power this up and charge it up. And then on the top we have that multi-pin connector. On this side we have a slot for a TF card, and then on the opposite side it's just blank. So we would take this connector, plug it into here, we would screw these in here, tighten that down, and then we're going to take it out to the car and see what we can do with it. Out here, my Encore, and I believe tab A goes into slot B down here somewhere. Right there. Right there. There's the sweet spot. And I wasn't totally sure if I was going to have to use that mini USB cable down here to power it, but you don't have to. It just gets power from the car. So let's go ahead and just power on the accessories here, which you usually just do by pressing the button without putting your foot on the brake. And that will give you power on. And now, I don't really think I have any problems with this car, but let's just double check and make sure. So, I'm just gonna kind of go over to the OBD here and check that. I feel like a real mechanic right now with all of this buttonage and huge LCD screen. Codes found, none. There's no status light on, which is good. Monitors, let's see here what we got. Engine, transmission, fuel. Let's see if we have any codes here. Stored codes? No codes! Yes! I like that. I'm just going to use this back button a lot. It's going to go all the way back here. And then if we go down here to maintenance. Ooh, looks like we could reset a bunch of stuff here, potentially. Replace airbag ECU. I know a lot of people have airbag lights on. And you can connect this to your computer and update. Now, one thing I will tell you is that in my Audi, I absolutely have an inspection light on, but I thought we would see if there's anything else on that car that I need to be addressing quickly. Let's try it out. All right, in my Audi here, I want to show you. I'm just going to power it up. Don't have my foot on the brake here. This will give us power. And I'm getting lots of stuff coming up on this screen. It says I need an inspection and an oil change. And, passenger airbag is off. That's because I've got stuff sitting in there. So there you can see it, right? Oil change and inspection due. Dun, dun, dun. Now, I don't know that I need this OBD tool to reset any of that, but I might have some other issues. So I just want to kind of check out the car and make sure everything's okay. All right, so my port is down there. You can see I've got it plugged in and it's all the way up here. And the scanner is powered up. So I'm just going to go here to Diagnostics. We're just going to check out and see what it says. Do a little auto scan here. And I don't have a check engine light on or anything like that. Monitors looks okay. I mean, looks like there's some other stuff. But just go here and see what it says. Any transmission or engine issues? Hopefully snot. Read codes, stored codes. No codes, which is great, because if I did have codes, I could go ahead and remove them, reset them, just go down here and then erase code. If I had a misfire and replace the coil packs or the spark plugs or wires or something like that, then I could reset the codes here and then make sure that my repair was successful. But in the meantime, I know size doesn't matter, but this thing is super cool. I feel a little bit like I am a real live mechanic here because this thing is big. It tends to have a bunch of stuff on here. And if you're going to have one OBD reader, I think this is the one to have. Some of them will just give you the code. You actually have to go online and look up the code, but this will show you everything you need right on the screen. And then on top of that, it will show you a bunch of other stuff here too. So if you want to pick up this OBD scanner so that you can be a garage mechanic and you don't have to go to a shop and pay people to do some of the diagnostics, this one I think will serve you well. I'll put a link to it in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.